Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, super find. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And here's Isak. Musiala. Isak. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That pass has been well intercepted. Isco. Oh, great ball! Pedri. Merino. Merino. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, easy pickings there.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Matheus Cunha. And it's hoisted clear. Can he finish? Spezia! Goal! Spezia take the lead. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Spezia have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Hernandez goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Williams! Pedri. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Always onto this. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nico Williams. To Çalhanoğlu. Tonali. Matheus Cunha. And the counter is on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernandez. And there's green grass ahead of him. That was always going to be the keepers. Musiala bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Salah. Isco.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Salah. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Mbappe. Tonali did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Isak. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Tonali. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now the finish! He's got a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a visitare il negozio ufficiale dello stadio per acquistare i souvenir dell'incontro odierno. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21 viene sostituito con il numero 11.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Spezia looking to pass their way through. Palmer. Mbappe. He can run onto that. It's Salah! And he's taking no chances there. And here's Mbappe. Tonali defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Good-looking ball. Musiala! Isco! Just off target. Time and again they are repelled. Ramsdale. And that's been won straight back. Carvajal. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 72.306.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Now that's well seen too. Nico Williams. Mbappe. Palmer. Isco. That's headed upfield. No, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. He won't be happy with that one. Palmer, chipped through. Can he put it away? They've done it! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Marino really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Mohamed Salah has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Sostituzione
So,
di
time for
giocatori.
changes on
Numero
both sides,
42,
actually.
Numero 14, numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19, il numero 5.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Attenzione, un cambio.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Aim forwards. Valverde. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Alvarez. Now, who's going to be first to this? Alvarez goes steaming forward. That's beautifully weighted.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Tonali does well to get it back. Now it's Haaland. He's beaten the last man. That's very neat. And that's gone loose. Pinches it off him. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Foden. Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a promising position.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Musiala. Modric. Foden. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played.
Il quarto
He
uomo
can get that
indica
clear.
2 minuti di recupero.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Valverde. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go to... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Matheus Cunha. Nicely aimed pass. Dani Olmo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Çalhanoğlu. Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. Mohamed Salah might just make this. Hernandez. And he's intervened well there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Can he get it through? Oh, well played.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Isak. Tonali.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Mbappe. Foot in.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
In with the challenge. Matheus Cunha. Pedri. Byrne deals with that comfortably. Nico Williams. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Çalhanoğlu. Oh, what a ball! Oh, nice touch. Williams. Spezia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Ruben Dias picks it up from the goal kick. Dani Olmo driving forward. Mohamed Salah.
This is what good chemistry is all about. It's almost too easy for him, this.
Nico Williams. For Merino. Spread neatly. He's shifting through the gears here. Mohamed Salah. Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some space. Spezia claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Haaland. Çalhanoğlu. Merino.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe! He scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Haaland! Merino. There's the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now he's off and running. Tonali. Haaland. Williams. Merino. Turns and goes back. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mohamed Salah. Oh, they could break here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Çalhanoğlu. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Dani Olmo.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Dembele. Tonali. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pedri. Shot a goal! He has done it!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Spezia are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Isak. Nico Williams. Haaland. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Konate cuts it out. Dani Olmo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Haaland. Played back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Now it's Mbappe. Good-looking ball. Mohamed Salah. And now the breakaway. Oh, a delicate chip through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pedri. Çalhanoğlu did well to stay calm there.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21, numero 10. Lasciano il campo per il numero 42, il numero 22.
Backward it goes. Brilliantly cut out. And he's heaved it away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Good ball over the top. Good read, needed to be. And that is as far as they're going to go. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Modric. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Spezia have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
I think we're just about done here. Valverde. Well, played right into his path. Chance! And he hits the net. 9 minutes, and we're all square again.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now...
Great hit! Valverde. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Mbappe picking up the man of the match award. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's running, and the shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So, a breakthrough already. Isco. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Pedri. Has a goal! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's Gundogan. Now it's Osimhen. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Osimhen. Oh, well played, well played. Now there's a fine ball. Gundogan! And he hits the net. And again they hit the front.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Can he get onto this? Salah. Very nicely done. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that is a little undercooked. Well, played right into his path. Mohamed Salah.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Mbappe. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Isak. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Brilliantly cut out. Osimhen. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Looking for options for movement. Isak. Back when it goes. Osimhen.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Matheus Cunha. He's going to be disappointed with that. Çalhanoğlu. Mbappe. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. He's through here. He's got away. No way through, so back it comes. Turns and goes back. Shot could be on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played into space out wide. Nico Williams does really well there, strong defending. It's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chooses to go back, hits one! That's a sharp pass. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Mbappe. Great hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it, the score at half, and the finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Matheus Cunha deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Gundogan. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk. Nico Williams. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Osimhen. Ødegaard. Showing good feet. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, what a... Mbappe! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Gundogan has found the net. Ødegaard! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've done it! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Looking for the runner. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. That is a brilliant interception. Van Dijk. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Isco. Mohamed Salah. Decent hit! They've scored! Right back in the game!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh, great ball! He's got the shot away! Carvajal attempts a clearance.
Spezia are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, this is a great position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nico Williams. Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maciej Cunha. And here's Isak. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
And the counter is on. He's looking for the runner here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Valverde. Passes short and sharp. And here's Mbappe.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, good ball, shots on here.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Konate gets across to intercept that.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Odegaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Spezia have got it back and they'll have another go. Ruben Dias.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Dani Olmo. And time is up. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Floated through. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. He's got away. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was...
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! There is the breakthrough! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedri, and the counter is on. Spread out to the left. Well timed, excellent interception. Çalhanoğlu. Ødegaard. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Isco. Spezia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And that has left him in a heap. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gundogan. And that's a superb pass. And the shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
The pass has gone astray. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Can he get it through? Mohamed Salah, it's Salah! You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And here's Isak. And that should get the job done. Nico Williams.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Isco. Matheus Cunha. Isak, he's had a shot! And it's hoisted clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tonali with the foul. not got that quite right. And that has put paid to that. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. He can get that clear. That is lovely. Spezia have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Mohamed Salah. Isak.
That's good play from him.
He's away. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Nico Williams. Very nicely done. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the game has already resumed here. Isak. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And it's Isco. Tonali. And that's another good win of the ball. Osimhen! Spezia are looking unguarded here, just about getting away with it.
Well, that's the risk you have to take when you're fully committed to it.
Mbappe!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Matheus Cunha. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Mohamed Salah, and he's managed to get free. Interesting ball. Oh, he's been... Isak! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Has another go! He's missed, but not by that far.
Pedri certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Chalanolu. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that's well seen too. And it's Chalanolu. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Great reaction, and kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This is their second corner of the game. Chalanolu plays it short. That's very neat. Spezia are looking to go forward now. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Good ball over the top. Now it's Mbappe. Williams. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that could set him on his way. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21.
Spezia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 11, numero 14, numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 42, il numero 19,
That is good alertness.
il numero 5,
Dani
il
Olmo.
numero 8. Modric.
Oh, super find.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way and smartly reclaimed. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Dani Olmo. Oh, strongly challenged there. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Mbappe into the last quarter of an hour. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Pedri. Oh, super ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, they could break here. Gundogan has created one goal already. And it's Dembele. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tries a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Marino is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Wood. Dani Olmo. Lovely bit of skill. Modric. Musiala. Musiala driving forwards. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dani Olmo. Oh, easy pickings there. And that could set him on his way. And he's away. So much time and space here. There's the shot! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He is through here. Up for a header! And somehow he kept it out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Wood. Spezia have got it back and they'll have another go. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other, quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Signore e signori,